So a cheater chain is basically it's a you can go anywhere like a Home Depot or Tractor Supply, wherever. You get yourself a chain that's about the same um, bulk of chain that your normal chains are for a set of drive tires for your truck. And what you do is you cut them to length so that the chain wraps around. It goes through the hole in the wheel, and it goes around the tire up top. So basically, you got one loop going around the tire, and then you get yourself some quick disconnects there, and that's the way you hook them up. So I could literally throw one of those chains on one tire. It could literally take like 15 seconds to do that, maybe 20 seconds. And so I cut four lengths. I've actually got four of them. You could do anywhere from two to four, but I've got four of them that go on the outside of my drive tires. And what are they good for? Oh, they're great for if you are stuck in the snow or ice and you just can't move. You put those on, and they will get you moving. And then once you're moving, you take them off. Obviously, you don't drive with these, but it saves you the trouble of digging or throwing down salt or here's one that I think would be pretty good. Add Dawn dishwasher fluid to your windshield wiper fluid, and that will help you get the grime off the road uh, on your windshield. You won't believe how clean your windshield will be. Now, I'm not talking a whole lot. I'm talking like I think your most windshield wiper reservoirs hold about a gallon and a half. And we're talking like 1 teaspoon of Dawn dishwashing liquid in there. And that's all you need. And you won't believe the cleaning power of the Dawn. It'll help get rid of the grime, the oil, and the bugs.
The
It's
bugs,
just yeah,
especially
the bugs.
the bugs are
Yeah.
the biggest issue. I've these bugs can get really really bad, and where you pretty much can't see. If you're a night driver and you have lots of bugs on your windshield, then like you eventually you'll have to pull over because you can't see anything in front of you.
It's the truth. That is the truth.
So a little bit of Dawn soap in the window washer fluid reservoir goes a long
Yep.
way, huh?
And that's both. I mean, that's all year round you're using it. I mean, we're talking winter, but I use it year round because it helps get rid of all the grime,
Oh, right, right,
and you
right.
got even more like the salt. Then you're dealing with all the salt in the wintertime. Okay, now this one, I got this one off of off a website, and I looked up like winter driving, and like I said, I'm a student of driving. I'm always trying to learn. So I got this one off of a website. Um, you put your visors down. You typically have three visors up there. You put your visors down across the top of your windshield. I don't mean like all the way forward, just basically down at like a right angle so that they're facing 100% down in front of you. And what that'll do is that traps all the heat of your defroster against the windshield so that all of
Oh,
the snow will melt all the way across your windshield when it's snowing.
so no ice forming at the
Correct.
bottom, the corners of your window. Oh,
Correct.
wow. Little insulation pad. That's
Yes,
it's right there in front of you. The answer's right there in front of you, drivers.
exactly. It's right there in front of you. And I I this winter I started looking around like, is anybody else doing this besides me out there? Now I tell everybody about it, but I was curious, like, is anybody else out there doing it besides me? And I think one day I was looking at like 15 trucks, and then finally I came across one other driver that had their visors down. I mean, it's like there's a lot of people that don't know about it, and and it's so easy and it works so well. It really does. So that's another good trick for you. Um, of course, another one is you want to use winter wipers. They really do work. They don't catch the snow in the little grooves like you got with your regular wipers. They're built to kind of melt, keep stuff away. Um, you might want to have a little spray bottle of de-icer that you get at Walmart. You could spray your windows, your windshield down. When it starts to snow, you can spray that. And the good thing about de-icer is if you needed to, you can also help to maybe open up a lock that might be frozen, or maybe even spray around your tires to help you get going a little bit when you're using that cheater chain. You might want to use that de-icer down there too. Another one, invest in a telescopic ice scraper. One that folds inward and outward, so that you can actually brush the snow and scrape the ice off your windshield while you're just leaning outside your truck. You got the door open and you're bracing yourself with the on the open door, and you're just leaning across your windshield with this telescopic ice scraper, and you could just brush all the snow off of one side, and you go to the passenger side, and then you do that one, and you got all the snow off. So you don't have to worry about climbing up, and which is crazy. You don't want to climb up on your truck in the middle of a snowstorm anyway. But right, although some people do it because they haven't invested in a telescopic ice scraper. And then, of course, as I mentioned before, to wrap it up, you need to slow down a bit and leave yourself plenty of distance when it's snowing. And one further thing, if you can, avoid driving at night. If you could do some extra distance during daylight, um, do it. Like if you can cut even 50 miles off of your drive time
Hmm.
when it's daylight, do it. And then you'll have 50 miles less to drive maybe at 5 o'clock in the morning before the sun comes up. Because the really bad stuff is that, that black ice. That black ice, that is some deadly stuff out there.